しますね、なんか。
あ、そうですか。いやー、ほっと一安心です。今場所期待の力士です。
All right, guys. Hello and welcome. It is. Oh, why did that not go? There it goes. It is 5:50 p.m. 5:50 and 17:49 actually on my phone right now, and I got home and set up just in time for the final match of the day. So you're seeing Kiribayama there take a seat. He had a bit of a rough tumble at the end of his match, but he got the win. So I will go over all the winners and losers in a moment. But the Sekewake there ringside after going 4-2 by beating Nishikigi, who's now 1-5. Here is the final match of the day. Mitakeumi, who's currently ranked at Maegashira 3, taking on Ozeki Takakeisho. And Ozeki Takakeisho, after 5 days, is at 3-2. One better than Mitakeumi, who's currently at 2-3. There's their Takakeisho graphic. As he's in the Musubi no Ichiban every day. Final match of the day. And really, I think, and only about, I had a lot less people enter the giveaway. I'm trying to think. I'll update you tomorrow. I want to say it was less than 500, which is not surprising considering the new channel doesn't have near as many subscribers as the old channel did. But still, the majority of you picked Takakeisho to win the Basho. And by a big margin. There's nobody even kind of close. But then the votes kind of got dispersed around a lot of other wrestlers. So I'll kind of let you know some of those stats tomorrow or Sunday in my coverage of day 7 or day 8. But do you still think, all of those of you that picked Takakeisho after you've seen his performance in the first 5 days, do you still think he's going to win the Yusho? Obviously, the taping and the injury problems, the potential problem with the ankle is worrying. If you're a Takakeisho fan and you want to see him do well and you want to see him go to Yokozuna, you've got to be a little worried about that. Mitakeumi, of course, former Ozeki, and he got there and lost it all in the same calendar year last year. Very unusual, but he's trying to make his way back. He's fallen all the way out of the Sanyaku into Maegashira, and even here at Maegashira 3, he's only managed to get 2 wins in the first 5 days. But these guys have probably fought each other 20 times at least, I would say. If somebody knows in the comments, they're head-to-head. I don't think they show that kind of stat here on Abema, which they used to do obviously on the NHK. What their head-to-head is. Maybe they mention it in the dialogue, the Japanese, commentary that I obviously got muted at the moment, since most of you would not be able to follow along. But this is definitely a long-time rivalry. So pretty full day there at the Edion Arena in Osaka. It's obviously a Friday, and people maybe taking a half day at work, etc., and we're easing into spring break. My school and many schools around the country either finish today or finish Monday. My school finishes Monday, and then the kids get almost 3 weeks. Actually, I'll take that back. They get kind of 3 weeks. But Japan, you would think things would start on a Monday, but nope. School starts again on April the 7th, which is a Friday. It's just, sometimes it's weird how the things work out, but there you go. Okay, so tomorrow I'll have much more coverage for you, and right after this match, I will run down the winners and losers for Makuuchi for you, let you know who's still on top of the leaderboard, and of course I have to mention the Juryo division, which if you saw my recent tweet, I feel is like the more exciting division right now. And Ichinojo, I'll spoil it right now, Ichinojo got a win today. He beat Tohakudo in the final match of the regular Juryo division, and he is now 6-0 and on top of the leaderboard all alone. And right behind him is Asanoyama, who beat Chiyomaru today. Asanoyama's 5-1, and I'll tell you who else is 5-1 when we get to that rundown. Okay, turn on some crowd noise, etc. Enjoy.
時間になりました。6日目結びの一番です。画面向かって右、綱取りがかかる場所、大関の貴景勝。3勝2敗で迎えます。左の膝にはテーピング。相手は大敵士の御嶽海。さあ立ち合いです。当たって踏み込んでいく貴景勝。引いた、内は御嶽海。もう一度引くか。捕まえに行く御嶽海。押してくる、引いた、押し出し、御嶽海の勝ち。貴景勝3敗目。綱取りに向けてこれは痛い。痛い3敗目を喫しました。場内はため息エディオンアリーナ。敗れて引き上げていきます大関の貴景勝。なんとも言えないこの空気。御嶽海25本の懸賞を手にして引き上げていきます。豊ノ島さんいかがでした？リプレイで振り返りますか？
御嶽海がうまく取りましたよね。はい。立ち合いの
Okay, well, there you go. So he's now even at 3-3. Both men actually now even at 3-3 with that win from Takayumi brings him up to 3, and Takakeisho stays at 3 and goes to 3 losses. As you know, and I realize it's way too early to say, but as it's looking less and less likely that Takakeisho is going to win this Yusho, we have to turn our heads and think, okay, who might be that person that could win this Yusho? Well, let's look at who's undefeated so far. Daeisho, the Komusubi, got another win today over Kotonowaka, a fellow Komusubi. Kotonowaka is now 4-2. So Daeisho on the top of the leaderboard at 6-0. Who else is still undefeated? Midori Fuji, the Maegashira 5. Takayasu, the Maegashira 7. Is it too early to start the Takayasu hopes and have him let us down in the second week, as often happens? But that flame will burn eternally in the hopes that he wins at least one Yusho in his career, because Takayasu deserves it. He's also 6-0, and Nishiki Fuji lost, so he's now 5-1. He lost to Aoyama, who's 4-2. Kotoeiko's 5-1. Hokuseiho lost today to Daishoho. He's now 4-2. Juryo man, Shonan Naomi went to 5-1 by beating Bushozan. He was up from Juryo for the day. Kinbozan, the other debut wrestler other than Hokuseiho, was also 4-2. He lost today to Kotoeiko. I'm just trying to see if there's anybody else undefeated that I missed. No. Okay. Ura lost today. He's now 3-3. He lost to Hokuto Fuji. Ichi Yamamoto still 0 wins. Azumaru, Maegashira 11, 0 wins. Ichi Yamamoto lost to Takayasu. Koto Shoho, the Maegashira 5, 0-6. He lost to Abi. Abi's 5-1 and doing fairly well. Tamawashi, after that first day win, has just now lost 5 in a row at Maegashira 1. Today he lost to Shodai, who's 4-2. Wakamoto Haru beat Tobizaru. Hoshoru got a win. He's now 3-3. He beat Onosho. And Wakataka Kage, the Sekewake, got his very first win of the tournament. There you can see him third in from the left. He beat Ryuden, who's also now 1-5. And so, yeah, the leaderboard is very small now. Just Daeisho, Midori Fuji, and Takayasu. 3 men undefeated at 6-0 going into the first weekend. So those are the 3 guys, maybe. I'd love to see Takayasu win it. I'm not going to lie. All right, let's look down at Juryo while they have that graphic on screen for the Makuuchi division. Let's see. Just trying to pick out the big matches. Anybody 5-1? Ochiai from Hakuho stable is 5-1. The Juryo 14 beat Shiranaumi. So both men entered that match with only one loss. Ochi maintains one loss, goes to 5-1. Chiraru Numi at Juryo 10 is now 4-2. Hakuyozan is 5-1. The Juryo 9 beat Tsushima Nada. Let's see, who else? Dayamami, Juryo 6, no wins so far, 0-6. He lost to Hidenoumi today. Enho beat the Russian Roga, so that'll be a fun one when I watch the Juryo matches on Nato's channel. Enho now 4-2. Gonoyama beat Oshoma. So Gonoyama, Juryo 6, 5-1. Tochinoshin got a second win. Oshidashi, it says here. He beat Chiyonokuni, who's even worse at 1-5. Tochinoshin's 2-4 now. Asanoyama, like I said before, 5-1. He beat Chiyomaru, who's 0-6. And Ichinojo all alone at the top of that leaderboard. Here's some replays.
いや良かったですよ、本当にもう。
そうです。押されてしまったんですけど、最後残しました。
Daisho, they're showing Daisho because he's on the leaderboard. That's him beating Kotonowaka today.
絶対絶命と思いましたけどね。
から浮いてましたもんね。
いいとこ押したっすね、このちょっと肩のね。
はい。
あれで足流れましたから。
さあ残しましたが、改めて勝負の分かれ目といいますか、ポイントでは説明し。
All right. I wish they showed a little bit more replays here at the end. That'd be really beneficial for me and the channel. But like I said, I'll be here on the couch fully tomorrow. Let's look at the day 7 matchups and see if we have any big ones. While you watch another angle on Daisho Kotonowaka. Hokuseiho has Takanosho. Nishiki Fuji 5-1 fights Ura. What else? Takayasu. Oh, look at what they did. Takayasu versus Midori Fuji tomorrow. Both men 6-0. So only one of them will remain undefeated. But, you know, that does make sense. It's not a wild pull. Takayasu's a Maegashira 7. Midori Fuji's a Maegashira 5. That's totally within bounds, I think. Abi has Shodai. That's the fun one. Daisho, the Komusubi they were just showing who's undefeated, has Wakamoto Haru, the other Komusubi. Wakamoto Haru's not doing bad. He's at 4-2. Hoshoru has Ryuden. Wakatakikage has Onosho. And the final match of the day is Takakeisho versus 1-5 Nishikigi. Not exactly lighting the world on fire, some of those matchups. But there you go. Kim Bozong has Chiyomaru. But let's jump down to Juryo for day 7. Ochi has Tochi Musashi. Some of the other high-ranked guys, well, not high-ranked, but good records at the moment. Hakuyozan has Tamashoho. Gonoyama has Ichinojo. So that's probably the highlight match down in Juryo, and perhaps of the day. I'll have that for you, and I'll just follow it up and let the camera keep rolling, as it were, because right after the Ichinojo Gonoyama match is Enho Tochinoshin. So that's a fun one. And Asanoyama has Shona Noumi. Both men 5-1. So I'll definitely have that match. So I'll probably have as many Juryo matches on the channel tomorrow as I will Makuuchi matches. Because right now I'm sticking by my comment on Twitter that that's the more exciting tournament at the moment. But hopefully there are some of the matchups for tomorrow. Obviously all in kanji. But but I should be... So I'll have to get on the couch early, around 2:30, 3 o'clock, and then just watch a little bit more than I usually do. But it's Saturday and I have the day off, so I'm looking forward to doing just that. All right, guys, thanks for watching this update and recap, and I will see you tomorrow for day 7. Peace.